Today is February 8th, 2025, and I am in Central Florida, Zone 9B. I thought I would do a quick little walkthrough of my little center garden that I have around this gigantic palm tree that we planted a few years ago. I don't know, 6-7 years ago. And it was very small. But I wanted to give a quick little update. I don't think we had much of a winter here in Florida. So I was taking down some Christmas lights and just looking at all the lovely stuff already that has made it through our winter. And I didn't even cover these. Look at, but I have an idea. I know what's caused all this goodness to grow so quick and so well, and I'll share my secret with you in a minute. But look at these little beauty peppers. Look at how beautiful the plant looks, and look at, I must have just thrown some seeds in here. It's a mix of marigold and tomatoes, and I have some dragon fruit coming up. Everything is so green. And I'm going to share with you what I've been doing. And in here, there was beans growing in here. And of course, they died out in the winter. I haven't done anything in it. This flower is doing wonderful. This has yellow flowers. Don't know what it's called. I do have, this is leftover dragon fruit from Milton. I had a huge trellis that went up from this pot. And it went all the way up into that pot, and all the dragon fruit was growing. And I had just got my very first dragon fruit. And it was found after the destruction of Milton tore it all down. So this is the leftover. So this is the other side, and I have passion fruit that decided to grow in here. I don't know how it got in here, honestly, but I will take it. It was growing in the pot over there. So I don't know, it decided it wanted to go in this pot. It was also sharing the trellis with the dragon fruit. I have green onions. These are just from the grocery store. My dragon fruit, I found this metal bed frame. So I'm going to, the trellis I had that Milton took was wood. So this time I'm going to try this metal wood frame, and maybe I can come across some more. I might do another one down there and let it all grow on here. That's my experiment. We'll see. But there was none of this after Milton. There was just a few little stubs. So all this new growth is very new. And I'll show you what I think is causing all this burst of energy from my, and look at this pepper. This is a black beauty. I started trying to grow them 2 years ago and have not had a lot of success with them, but this is the most I've ever had from one. And I've kept the seeds and trying to adapt it to my environment here. And this, look at, oh, let me get around here. Now this is a different pepper. This is one I think I started from seeds, but this was is a black beauty, and it turns red. Look at this. This is the best looking pepper I have gotten, and this plant is, look how beautiful and green and rich it is, and it is loaded with buds. And I have another pepper here. I think these are jalapenos. Yes, these are jalapeno peppers. Or, I'm sorry, cubanellas. I'm trying cubanellas this year. I heard they grow well in Florida. So these are cubanellas, and I have pepper there. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know this. Look at this one down here. Whoa. Wow. And then, of course, marigold seeds. I just, every now and then, pick a dead head and spread the seeds to keep them going. This one is just some pentas I stuck in here to have something grown over the winter, and a potato that was growing, but I think it's about done, and I don't know if anything grew in there or not. Some kale from the winter. It's looking lovely, but I'm thinking I need to put some tulle over here. I think it's getting too much sun. I don't like giving kale a lot of direct sun. More. Oh, look, it's going to seed here. This was a green onion from the grocery store. So it'll create this beautiful flower, and I'll let it do that and get more seeds and plant more. This is just some milkweed for the butterflies, and they love it. And this bok choy here in Central Florida does not last long. You got to eat it quick because it goes to seed. We just don't, and it is, look at it, it is loaded right now with all these little mites or I forget what they're called, but I'm not worried about them. They can stay here and have the bok choy. I'll end up giving it to the chickens actually, because it's keeping them off of my peppers. So look at it, it's loaded. I don't know if you can see. See if I can get the camera to zoom in. Yep, it's loaded, and that's okay. I come out here and I pick and give it to the chickens. I'll collect the seeds. The pollinators can have the flowers. But another green onion from the grocery store. This is just a flower. It's not blooming right now. And then I have this. It's from the squash family, and it is a hybrid. It is. You can see right there. It's a mix. I think it's between it's a butternut squash and either acorn or spaghetti, because I've grown them all, and I think I was growing two different types too close, and I got hybrids that pop up all over my yard now. Yeah, so that's that. So my little secret how I've kept these little peppers so wonderfully green. I haven't really done anything out here at all this winter. I've been on vacation, just been busy with work, so I really haven't done anything. And my secret is in this bucket here, and that bucket there, and it is compost tea, and it's completely free. Anybody can do it. What I do is when I pick weeds and stuff that I don't want in the garden, and I don't want to compost because of weed seeds, whatever, I put in the bucket, fill it with water, and I have to cover it here in Florida because of mosquitoes. And that is it. And then I have a little, let me show you over here, a little watering can, and I dip it in the bucket or I pour it into that one, and then I water my plants all around here. I collect the rainwater. This one here has a lid, and I'll just put water in it if I need to, but it's the same thing. And that's it. So, and I have over there is a sink, and the drain holes are empty, and underneath the sink are two buckets. So when it rains, rain goes in the sink, and I collect water from those buckets, and I use those to fill up this one if it goes empty, but usually it gets it from the rain. When we do get rain, we're in our dry season, so we haven't gotten rain for quite a while. But I water from those buckets, I water from these buckets, and I have trash cans throughout the rest of my gardens to collect water. I wanted to share this little update. I've just started doing this experiment this winter, beginning of the year actually, and already I have had great success, and I'm going to continue. I love it. I'm going to pick this pepper today. Let's see if I can pick it right now. This is beautiful. This is the best looking. Wow, it does not want to. Best looking Black Beauty. It starts off like a black or a deep purple almost. It starts off, then it changes to almost a green, and then it goes red. And I'm so excited to have, let's see if we can see it here. I'm not very good at the camera. There it is. I have all these little buds, and I know it is from the fertilizer because I have not had success with them until now. So the compost tea, I'm sure, you know, if you watch a lot of gardening videos on YouTube, I'm sure you've seen other people do it. If you haven't, I recommend trying. Just on, you could do two different methods. This bucket here, there is 2 buckets. This bucket has no holes. This bucket has holes. So what I can do is take this bucket out, and it'll hold all the green stuff and leave just the water in that bucket. And then I can take that bucket and like dump it on my bananas. Or I just do, this one is just 1 bucket, and I just dip my little watering can in there, and if it gets some of the ooey gooey, that's alright. It's more free food for the plant. So I hope maybe this has given somebody out there some ideas and help. You don't have to spend a lot of money, hardly any money, to garden. I don't. The only thing I buy is occasionally seeds. And well, that's pretty much it. I make my own soil, my own compost. I make it all the bins I get free, side of the road or marketplace. Just always keep an eye out for people giving stuff away free. If it can hold dirt, you can grow in it. So yeah, get a bucket and grow in it. Make you some compost tea and give it a try. Just grow something and enjoy it.